Oftentimes we see couples come in where one spouse has betrayed the other, and we work with one or the other spouse. Why is it so important that we work with both spouses, the one that's been offended? How come they can't get over the betrayal?
Well, that's a very important question, and it's somewhat complex, but I'll just say that we try to work with both spouses. Let's say, for instance, there's a man who's caught using pornography, and it comes out that he's been doing this for years and years and years, and his wife obviously is shattered by this. And let's just say she doesn't want to divorce him. She's willing to do what she can to help her husband. But we find that the man struggling with pornography addiction is usually married to somebody who also has her own challenges. I've never counseled a perfect couple yet, or I've never counseled a couple where one of them was perfect and the other was maybe not so perfect. If you show me a marriage, I'll show you a marriage that Jesus had to die for both parties to deal with their sins. Now, maybe one person's sin is more heinous and more destructive than the other, but when we're in relationship with someone who's in an addictive struggle, or who is cruel or unkind or whatever the case might be, there are ways that we interact with that person that are also not healthy, that we don't even know about, that might be exacerbating the problem. And it's only in counsel that sometimes we can see that. The classic example is like the codependent spouse of the alcoholic. Her husband drinks and gets drunk and crashes cars and gets fired from one job after another, and she cleans him up when he collapses in the living room floor in his own vomit, drags him to the couch, calls his boss, says, well, Henry's not feeling well today, he won't be in. Is this her problem? Is she the one with all the issues? No, her husband's alcoholism is horrific. It'll sink the whole family, sink his life and hers. But she's enabling it by her fear of being rejected or being alone. And if that doesn't change, then it's really going to mitigate against healing of that relationship.